What's going on, guys? Coach Davino, and today we're going to talk about catching and our distance between us and the batter, where we should be set up, how far we should be from the batter and the plate, and how that will be beneficial for us to catch the pitches mid-air and make sure that it's in the strike zone. All right, guys, when the batter steps up into the box, we want to make sure that we're arm length away from the back hit or the back leg. You could be up to 6 inches away from his back hit or his back knee, and that's our distance. We know where we can stand in the box. If we're too far back in the box here, that means we push that the umpire back. Umpire could be about a foot to 2 feet behind us, right? Now he's further away from the plate, and now we're not giving the umpire the best view possible of that pitch. So when we catch it, maybe we're going to catch it down here, but across the plate in the strike zone, now we're giving the umpire a bad view of where we're catching it of the pitch because he's too far back, and now it might not be a strike and it will be a ball. Okay, so we want to make sure that when we put our hand out, we're about this far away from him, so we get up in the box. Okay, most umpires like when the catcher is closer to the plate, he's up in behind you, and he wants to see that pitch the best way possible. Okay, he doesn't want to be too far back and not be able to see the pitch too well. The closer we are to the batter and to the plate, we'll be able to catch the ball better in mid-air before the ball starts breaking down and low, and then we have to catch and pull back up. Okay, we want to be as close as possible as we can, so we catch that ball mid-air, give the umpire a good view. Okay, present the ball well in the strike zone instead of being so far back trying to catch and elevate and move the pitch, and that just shows everybody that's a ball. So the closer we are, the better we could catch the ball in the pocket more here, stick the pitch, or just move a little bit into the strike zone and present the pitch as a strike to the umpire as far as being back. And now we're catching the ball down here out of the strike zone because the ball is breaking, the pitch is moving, and we're too far back to catch the ball in the strike zone, that we're catching it out of the strike zone and making it look like a ball. All right, guys, a few cues to know where you should stand as well, besides putting your arm out and being about 6 inches away from his back hip and his back knee, is that if he moves up in the box, then we're going to move up in the box, okay? If he moves back in the box, it's okay to move back in the box. Also, the other thing is if he has a long swing, okay? You don't want to get catcher's interference. So if he has a long swing or he lets go of his top hand early, you might want to back up just a little bit more, okay? Not too much, just a little bit, so you make sure that you're not getting catcher's interference, okay? You don't want him to get that long late swing and it hits off your hand and you could get injured, or now he's going to get on base with catcher's interference. So you would just want to make sure of that. You're going to see that on his first swing, his first at bat, how he is, and you know where you could move in the catcher's area. Now, make sure that if he moves forward, that we can move forward. So now we have a better angles to the ball. We could catch the ball in mid-air before it bounces, or if we need to block, we could cut the distance and keep the ball in front of us. All right, guys, a few things that we're going to talk about right here. If I set up way deep here, away from the plate, now if my pitcher throws a breaking ball, now I'm going to end up having to block more than I need to, okay? Now the ball's going to bounce, and now it might bounce up. Now we might not be able to get side to side because we're so far back. The closer I could get, and I call a breaking ball or a pitch in the dirt, now I have a better chance of closing the gap to the distance between the pitcher, where he bounces the ball, and myself, okay? The further back I am, the further the distance is, and now I can't close the gap, and I won't be able to block as well. So I want to be up close here. So now if he throws it, now I could get down and I could block closer and I could keep the ball in front of me. All right, guys, that's it for today's catching tip on where you should stand behind the plate, how far distance you should be from the batter and the plate, and the different cues that you should look into when the batter steps in the box, and that'll help you know where you could set up as a catcher. Make sure that the umpire gets the best view possible and the presentation is in the strike zone, and that'll make a huge difference for you as a catcher, and that'll help out your pitcher as well get more strikes called. Hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and when you're in the Utica, New York area, make sure you come to the Utica Blue Sox Academy, get your training in, get your swings in, or see a pitching coach and catching coach. This is the place to be. Till next time.